My friends, Karna was Duryodhan's special friend. He was well known for his generosity. He never sent back any needy person empty-handed. Every morning, Karna would go to the riverbank for his bath and offer oblations of water to the sun god. After his bath, while returning home, if any needy person came before him, he never turned them away without fulfilling their wish. Once, Lord Shrikrushna and Arjun were engaged in a conversation. They were talking about Karna's generous nature. Shrikrushna said, "No one is as generous as Karna." Arjun was surprised. He said, "Oh Shrikrushna, my brother, my elder brother Yudhishthir too is very generous." But Shrikrushna smiled and replied, "Karna's generosity is unmatched, even compared to Yudhishthir's." Arjun looked doubtful. Shrikrushna, as always, was ready to prove his point. He said, "All right, let us settle this matter tomorrow. We shall visit both Dharmaraj Yudhishthir and Karna." It was the rainy season then. The next morning, Shrikrushna and Arjun went to see Yudhishthir. Yudhishthir welcomed them warmly and said, "Welcome, my friends. What brings you here today?" Shrikrushna said, "Some urgent construction work needs to be done in the capital. For that, we require some wooden logs." Yudhishthir nodded and immediately called his servants. "Bring the best quality wood for construction," he ordered. But time passed, and the servants did not return. Finally, one servant came back, looking down at the ground. Yudhishthir asked, "What happened? Did you not find any wood?" The servant said softly, "My lord, since it is monsoon, all the wood has become wet. We could not find any dry logs anywhere." Yudhishthir sighed helplessly. He said, "I am sorry, my friends. I cannot provide the wood right now." Shrikrushna and Arjun thanked him and left. Next, Shrikrushna took Arjun to Karna's residence. When they arrived, Karna greeted them with great respect and affection. "Welcome, my friends," he said. "How may I serve you today?" Arjun explained, "We need some dry wooden logs urgently for construction, but the rains have made it impossible to find any." Karna smiled and said, "Why worry about such a simple thing? I will arrange it at once." He called his servants and asked them to bring the wood. After some time, they returned and said, "My lord, all the wood is wet because of the rain." Karna frowned slightly, then quietly went inside his chamber. Time passed, but he did not return. Curious, Shrikrushna and Arjun went inside. And what they saw left them astonished. Karna was cutting the legs of his own wooden bed. Around him lay pieces of beautiful, carved sandalwood furniture. Arjun exclaimed, "Oh Karna! Why are you cutting your precious furniture?" Karna looked up calmly and said, "These things can be made again, my friend. But there is no greater grief than sending someone away empty-handed when they come seeking help." Arjun was deeply moved. He now understood the true depth of Karna's generosity. Later, the same Karna gave away even his golden armor and earrings, divine gifts he had received at birth. This act of complete sacrifice is remembered in history as the highest example of selflessness and generosity. Friends, you have just heard the story of the great Karna. He gave away everything he had, even what was most precious to him. Yet we, at times, hesitate to share even our smallest possessions. Let us learn from Karna to give, to share, and to serve others with a heart full of compassion and generosity.